Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's January 11th, 2023, and I figured I'd do a Lego build today. I've been doing some post-crossing stuff lately. I've been doing some stamps lately. Haven't really done a lot of Lego recently. I did do a build with my kids at Christmas. We did Hogsmeade, and we built Groot, so those were fun. We had some Lego minifigures. I showed you some of those blind bag openings. I got this one just before Christmas, the sunflowers, and I thought, it's a little build, I got a little time, why not do it? So let's look at it. So it is set 40524. It has 191 pieces. You can see what it makes there. You can see some of the other flower products that they have, the stem flowers. So yeah, we're gonna open it up. We're gonna have a look inside. I've got my scissors. We are going to cut the tape gently without cutting our fingers off. And inside, we have a little bag of pieces. We have a bigger bag of pieces. We have an instruction booklet. And one more little bag of pieces. It's not a very big build, so it shouldn't take that long. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna open these bags. We're trying a little bit of a different angle to show you. There's some cool pieces in here. Some nice colors. A whole bunch of, these are like the little oars off of the paddle oars. You can see how these are a little different. Ooh. Open that little bag up to the other side. And then finally we have all these lily pads, or you normally see them in green, so to see them in this yellowy orange color. All right, and then we open up the booklets. It shows the first piece we need is one of these, and it says we're doing 2 of each, so you can pull out, I'm gonna slide this over a little bit more, pull out 2 of those, because we're gonna be working at 2 at the same time. And it wants you to take 24 of these little orange things and 24 of the paddles and put them together to create the outside ring, like so. So we're gonna need to make 48 of those. So let's just start putting together some of these. It is gonna be a little repetitive. Yeah, that's all right. We do need to make sure that we're doing it correctly though, which we are. And then we'll just keep putting them together. So what have you guys been doing for your week? Have you bought any Lego recently? If you're some of my post-crosser subscribers or some of my stamp subscribers and are still watching this, thank you very much. I know Lego is not for everybody, and not everybody is a Lego fan as an adult. I know there are some out there. And I know there are a lot more of them now since COVID. A lot of people got into the Lego hobby when they were at home looking for something to do, and picking up one of these sets, spending time just putting it together was a great way to mentally check out of some other things. Some people are fans of puzzles, and Lego can be another puzzle form out there. I know my father is a big puzzler, and I prefer the Lego version of puzzling to real ones, but I have spent some time doing real ones as well. I don't know, there's something very therapeutic about Lego, whether it's taking a brick apart or seeing the final result of what these things can come to. I don't have the insight to look at a bunch of pieces and come up with something super great. I know you watch shows like the Lego Masters, they come up with some amazing designs in just a short amount of time. I know it says 10 hours or 8 hours, whatever they have. That really isn't a lot of time to come up with an amazing idea and see it through to the end. So good on all those people that can do that. I have created a few things, but I don't, the amount of variety of parts that they have now and what you can do with them is just incredible. You find some new sets, whether they're the new Harry Potter sets or maybe some of the DC or Marvel sets that have come out. There's just some interesting pieces that you can find along the way. So I don't know if you're keeping track and counting of have I come up with 48 of these or not yet. What I am doing is just taking every ore and every wrench bit and putting them all together and hoping that that is all 48 of them. Looking at the build, I would assume that's what's gonna happen here, so I might as well keep going along with that. And people ask me, how long does it take to put a Lego thing together? A lot of times I show you the sped up version or the time-lapse version of me putting one of these together. So this time you're gonna get me chit-chatting and see exactly how long it takes to put a 191 piece Lego thing together. Hopefully I don't have too many errors along the way. And right now I'm just at the mass assembly stage. I haven't even started putting all these pedals onto the centerpiece. And there, I think I maybe have gotten to the end of those. All right, so now we have to try to start assembling these. One at a time. And I suppose there's a technique to these. I better look and see how they go here. So they go up one way. I think it's just kind of as you wish. I can always change them around after if I have to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm halfway. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, squeeze one more in there, 24. So you got one that looks like that. So let's do the same thing with the other one. And there should be 24 left for the second flower as well. I love that these things came out this year. It's very appropriate that we have a sunflower with what's going on in the Ukraine. And that's why I wanted to have this to display it in my office in the background. I have some of the other sets too. I have the floral bouquet. I still haven't even put that one together yet. So that will have to happen in the future. I'm really enjoying all these flowers. There's a new bunch of flowers that are coming out too. Spread these around. And there. So we have the two inside bits. Now it is calling for this to go in the middle. We're going to do that twice. And then it is asking for us to take one of these and one of these and do this 4 times, which means doing it 8 times because we're doing both flowers at the same time. So let's create those right off the bat. you have an expression that's new or interesting to you? I just said straight off the bat. Does everybody use straight off the bat? I don't know. Maybe they don't. All right. So one of these on each corner or each side. Sure these petals are attached properly, or they're just going to fall off on me. Like that. Make sure they're the right way up. I think if there's not enough space, they just kick off. So let's try to space them out a bit better here. All right, so we have 4 of those. And then it says you take these yellow bits and put 2 of those on there. And then it wants to create 4 more per flower for those. You can really see how these come together. And once again, I would never think of taking these pieces, putting them together and creating this art. But it works. These little lily pads and these connectors make for great floral. Right, and then those go in the empty spaces in between. We've got the flower with the petals. And this one, these ones don't want to stay on there. All right, so we have those. That's step 5. So step 6, pretty simple actually. That one's just, we're creating the center bit here. That. Then we take this piece. That doesn't look right. It doesn't look right as these petals keep falling off. Very delicate. Here. And then you take these, put the red, put a connector arm, like so. We'll do 2 of those. We'll hopefully do 2 of those. Where's the other piece? Alright, I'm going to pick this one up. I look like I may have a piece that's missing. That's not good. Alright, well we're going to carry on with the other flower then and have to come back to that one. I may be missing a piece. We shall see. one of them is straight and one of them isn't. That's what we're at. Okay. Not missing a piece after all. Okay. I'll create 2 of these. These are going to hold our flower petals, or the leaves on there. Doing 2 of these at the same time. There we go. Make them slightly different, the 2 flowers. And now once again, another repetitive step. We're just creating the stems. You can see we're almost done. We're already at the petal stage. And so all we have to do here is attach the petals. Petals 2 at a time, opposite sides. Put that down, just like a real sunflower. These petals, I may switch that one out. That one keeps falling off, so I wonder if the connection is loose. And there you have it. 2 sunflowers, slightly different. Not too hard of a build, and it finishes up with something like this. You get your 2 flowers, your petals. You can put them in a nice vase, maybe put some bricks in between to hold them in place and however you want them to be. Well, yeah, I think they look great. And the one petal that I had a problem with had a little anchor like this. They're having to do one extra, so it fit perfectly. I think the other one was just a bit too wide. So I think those are going to make a nice addition. What do you think? Do you like that set? Not expensive set, so if you're interested in picking it up, go pick it up while they're still out there. I know they've got some new ones coming out, so this one might get discontinued after a bit, but it's good for right now. So enjoy your Lego building and have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Bye.